Hello and welcome to Racers Now. Yes, that's right. New season, new name, new channel. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for your support. Not a whole lot's going to change. We're going to keep and continue to preview and talk about all the racing news from the UK and a bit of Ireland. So keep it here at Racers Now for all your best racing content. Cheltenham is back this weekend. It's their first fixture of the season, so our attentions quickly turn from the flat season that pretty much finished last week or this weekend into the jump season, and Cheltenham, as it does with most things in the jumps racing game, signals the start of that season. As always, the Cheltenham Festival in March absolutely dominates the conversations for pretty much the whole of the jump season. Even now, in October, there are plenty of YouTube channels out there and blogs and more already looking ahead to the Cheltenham Festival, and it's bloody 5 months away. Yes, many eyes are on the festival pretty much all year round, and we'll be covering that on this channel, of course. But between now and then, there is plenty of action to look forward to over the jumps every Saturday, at Christmas, different festivals as we go throughout the season. Jump racing does have its problems, and the authorities are trying to fix them, and they're trying to do that with pretty much immediate effect. Some of the fixes you'll see pretty much straight away. Some races have been moved, like the International Hurdle to the end of January, for example, or the Tolworth Hurdle is now at Aintree on Boxing Day. Some races have been amended. For example, the Desert Orchid Chase is now a limited handicap and should attract more runners, which is definitely what we're after. Small fields is a massive problem in both flat and jump racing in the UK, but definitely and particularly in the national hunt sphere. Regardless of the quality of the field, it decimates betting interest when there is a small field, even if it's a small and very select high quality field. The more runners, the better for betting purposes, and that is what funds racing in the UK. We can't get away from that. Hopefully these changes will address the problem. There needs more to be done, and I think they're going to do more. On to the positives. The beauty with the jumps is that the stars from last season and the season before nearly always return for the next season, and there's much to look forward to. Constitution Hill, the best horse in training, is staying over hurdles and not going jumping. There was a conversation over the summer months. Constitution Hill, staying hurdling, will he go jumping? Hurdling, jumping. The inevitable decision really came out. He is staying over hurdles, is not going jumping, chasing, that is. He's the standout superstar of the sport, particularly the jumps racing and national hunt sport heading into this season. Constitution Hill, he might be odds on for every race for the foreseeable future, but he's goddamn good and he's exciting to watch. Let's have it right. He don't just win races, he dominates races and wins by a long, long way. And when you've got potentially small fields and definitely odds-on shots where there's no real betting angle, that's what you want to see, and that's probably what he's going to deliver. Unfortunately, the Champion Chase division has already taken a hit before the season has even begun, with the news that two-time back-to-back winner of the Champion Chase, Energumene, is out for the season. El Fabiolo and John Bond head the anti-post list for that race, or for that division, the Champion Chase, 2-mile Champion Chase division. But it's open to one or two of us joining that party at the bigger prices, and we're going to be looking at that market and that division in the coming days and weeks on this channel. We've got Korak Rambler to look forward to. He was a cracking winner and a very popular one of the Grand National back in April. He's set to make his return to action this weekend, actually, at Kelso. He could really capture the public's imagination with a return to Aintree, top of the agenda for him as he goes for back-to-back wins in the Grand National. Galopin des Champs was defeated at Punchestown at the end of last season, but was unquestionably the star staying chaser before that. A brilliant winner of the Cheltenham Gold Cup back in March. Probably the best Gold Cup winning performance in quite a few years, to be honest. He's only 7, the Galopin des Champs, and he'll certainly be back for more and has a lot to offer. Yes, the second week in March is likely to be dominated by William Mullins as usual, but there's much to look forward to between now and then on both sides of the Irish Sea, and we'll try and pick out all the best stories, best bets and best content between now and then throughout the season. You'll notice we're going through a bit of a rebrand. I did mention it at the start here on the channel. Pieman has taken a big money transfer offer. He's zipped over to darts now. This channel is going to be racing now. We're sure to cross paths as the future comes. Make no mistake about that. So make sure you give those guys at darts now a follow for all the best darts content. I might pop up there now and again for the big events. And thanks for tuning in. Thanks for your support. And there's going to be plenty of content still coming. Speak soon.